You're listening to a podcast by the Perennial Leader Project. Welcome to Dying Every Day, Stoicism in a Year. We've made it to day 27, where we're focusing on dealing with difficult people through a selected passage from Marcus Aurelius. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and bad-tempered. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of the good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind and possessing a share of the divine. And so none of them can hurt me. No one can implicate me in ugliness, nor can I feel angry at my relative or hate him. We were born to work together, like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone and turn your back on him, these are obstructions. And this passage is adapted from Meditations 2.1. It's worth reflecting on what it means to be, quote, made to work together. If this is true, or you might say a wise approach to life, what stands in the way of embodying it? In dealing with, quote, each moment, Marcus Aurelius advised himself this way. Everywhere at each moment, you have the option. 1. To accept this event with humility. 2. To treat this person as he should be treated. 3. To approach this thought carefully so that nothing irrational creeps in. It's essential to remember that kindness and compassion are within our control, and the behavior of others is not. As Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself, you don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. Things can't shape our decisions by themselves. Consider reflecting or journaling on these questions. What advice would you give a friend dealing with difficult people? Put another way, in what ways are you, quote, difficult to deal with? And finally, how can you remember to accept situations with humility, act with kindness, and use your rational faculties to choose accordingly? Thank you for listening to Dying Every Day, Stoicism in a Year. I hope you found something useful for daily life. If you enjoy what we're doing here and want to support the project, consider becoming a Perennial Meditations member. And finally, as always, I urge you to put what you heard into practice. Until next time, be wise and be well.